Here we are at Bloom 2011 and I have just noticed this smashing car as I was walking through one of the areas. So I've come over and I've introduced myself to Stephen Briggs. And Stephen, you are talking to me this morning about the 100% electric Nissan Leaf. That's on right. My left here. That's right. Well, what a smart looking car. Can you tell me about it?
Absolutely. Well, this car is the first fully electric car to go on the market in Ireland. It's 100% electric, which means no emissions, no engine, no petrol, no diesel, no problems whatsoever. So it's a brand new technology. And it's the first time that there's been any car available on the market which uses, I suppose, renewable energy for personal transport needs.
So now you're using the word renewable energy. I don't understand this, and I'd say a lot of people out there be saying, what does he mean by that? Can you just explain that to me?
Absolutely. Well, the renewable energy comes from two sources. One is that I suppose the car is designed for most of its charging to be done at night time, using your night rate of electricity, the cheapest rate of electricity that's available. So you charge it at night time at your home. And at night time, there's some surplus electricity on the grid at that stage, and a higher percentage of our energy is generated from wind, from wind sources at night time. So obviously wind is a renewable energy source. So that's one of the sources that's renewable. The other source is from the car itself. So when you're driving the car, as you're slowing down and braking, the car is capturing some of the energy that is involved in slowing down and putting it back into the batteries and extending your range. So that energy is free of charge. As you're slowing down, power is going back into the battery, renewing, if you like, the charge in the battery, free of charge, without any emissions whatsoever.
Isn't that fantastic? Now, can you explain to me the design of the car?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So there's a number of features on the car which are designed to make it particularly efficient in terms of the power that it uses. So the front of the car is very, very sleek. In particular, the headlamps in the car have been designed to deflect the air out around the door mirrors here, again to reduce the drag on the car, to reduce wind noise and to make it more efficient. And then the underneath of the car is very, very smooth, which again increases the energy efficiency and helps it slip through the air much more easily.
Now, what else do I need to know about coming in to look at a car like this? First of all, can I just compliment Nissan on the colour of this car? It's just fantastic.
Absolutely. Well, it's a new colour to the Nissan range. It's sort of, I suppose, the iconic colour for the Nissan Leaf. It's what everybody sees in terms of the global promotion of the car. It suits the car very, very well, and it's also an easy colour to keep in terms of keeping it clean. There are other colours available, of course, as well, but I think this colour does suit the car particularly well.
And I suppose my other question is cost-wise for running a car of this size. What size of an engine are we talking about?
Well, obviously it doesn't have an engine in the conventional sense. It's an electric motor. The motor generates 80 kilowatts of power, which is approximately 108 brake horsepower. So approximately like a 1.6 litre car in terms of your normal petrol or diesel type car. But in terms of performance, it actually feels much more lively than that. And that's because an electric motor generates as much power from standstill as it does higher up in the range. So the car is very, very lively to drive. And of course, the other thing is that it's almost completely silent. So from inside the car, there's no harshness, no vibration, just pure quiet acceleration. It's an exhilarating car to drive.
Isn't that wonderful? This is available at the market at the moment?
It is indeed, yes. Around the country there are 12 Nissan dealers appointed as Leaf dealers, and it's available to be test driven at those dealers right now, and indeed available for purchase from now.
Well, Stephen Briggs, many thanks for telling us this morning about the 100% electric Nissan Leaf, and thank you for talking to us at gardenville.tv.
Okay.